what's going on? It's Michelle the Prophet. If you came across this video, this reading is for you. It is a 21 plus video. The topic is what is new in love, what is next, your next relationship, situationship, person, etc., etc. Thank y'all. Well, serious relationship. I shouldn't say situationship, but yeah, we got 3 piles to choose from. I actually took 2 of these photos, so yeah, the first photo I believe I got from Tumblr. It's like a pile 1 is a picture of like trees from like under the trees, you know. And then pile 2 is a picture of a flower. Let me know what's the name of this flower. I just seen it and took a picture of it. It was pretty. And then pile 3 is a picture of, what's pile 3? Oh, it's a picture of the sky. Okay, so whichever one is the most aesthetically pleasing, whichever one you choose, that'll be what is new in love for you. What's next? We will have an extended, and that is going to be what is your next new 21 plus encounter. All right, but enough of all of that. I'll see you on your section. Bye. Hi, pile 1. If you chose this photo right here, this section of the video is for you. And we want to know what's the next in love for pile 1. Thank you so much for this opportunity. So we have the Page of Swords. What's the next in love? I feel like if we're going to talk about something new, that's a good start. Page of Swords. What's next in love is you're going to have the feeling of just wanting something new, and then it's just going to automatically happen. I'm seeing you want more like value out of your prospects, out of your suitors. Like, you have a vision, okay? I'm seeing you see the vision for exactly kind of what you want in a person. I'm seeing a major height difference. This could be like a standard of yours that you have, or a preference, I should say. This person is going to be pretty tall, pretty lengthy, slim at the same time as well, with broad shoulders. I do feel like you are going to enjoy how they dress. They clean up really nice. Particularly when they wear collared shirts, like it's just something about that. I'm hearing business attire. This person may be a single parent, or you may be. If not, then just leave that. Your next encounter is definitely going to be with someone who is equally yoked to you. This person is very physically attractive as well. Very pretty too. You're going to know who I'm talking about because they have very long eyelashes, or something droopy or doughy about their eye shape in general, like their eyelid. They can have doe eyes. Very beautiful, big eyes. Very beautiful. This person's face is beautiful as well. It just in general, their nose can be very sharp and long and like downward. This person could be of the Caucasian ethnicity, if that, I don't know if that's an ethnicity or a race or whatever, but yeah. No, Caucasian is an ethnicity, right? Or someone just dyes their hair blonde and they keep it really short. Like I'm seeing like an ash brown or like an ash blonde. You could like to wear wilder colors, like brighter colors. Someone could have recently dyed their hair pink or worn a pink wig or whatever it may be, right? What's next in love for pile 1? Thank you so much. Thanks for clear, honest, and concise messages for pile 1. 2 of Pentacles. Both of you definitely having a busy schedule. I am seeing a work romance. This has came up quite a few times. The 2 of Pentacles with the 2 of Cups. This is 101. This is personal. This is between you two, okay? With the Ace of Swords as well. It's going to be a very clear understanding. 444 confirmation as I say this. It's going to be a very clear understanding amongst you two that you two are wanting a committal situation. you two are wanting to collaborate. This person may be an earth sign or have Capricorn. I hear mixed with Capricorn. They could be a cusper, a Sagittarius cusper. Their birthday could be at the beginning of the year. You are theirs. I'm seeing y'all go through a long cycle of life together. Having a very kind of like down to earth, practical relationship is what I'm seeing here. One where it's like, you know what you want, they know what they want. It's not confusing. It's not like hot and cold, up and down. It's not off and on whatsoever. It's just like, I love you, you love me. We're a happy family. Okay? This person's love is going to feel like, the sort of love that you're going to receive from this person is going to feel like a warm hug. It's going to feel like a heating pad on your stomach after you've been cramping all day. It's going to feel like, honey, I made dinner, it's in the microwave. It's going to feel like a warm home-cooked meal. This person's going to feel like home for Pal 1 in a way where they're nourishing you in a way that you're not necessarily used to getting nourished outside of family, outside of parental figures, like or some of you may not have ever experienced that at all, but the thoughtfulness behind this person's love for you is really what's going to drive you forward with like being with this person and like loving them and creating a balance with each other in a relationship dynamic, and really want to continue to put your best foot forward to be a good to be the best person for your person, because they're going to be putting in equal effort as well. And it's going to be the sort of thing where you are going to have moments where it's like, damn, like, I'm too blessed. Like, this person's nearly too perfect. Like, not necessarily moments of doubt. I don't feel like this person is going to give you any doubt. Like, you're going to be very naturally assured in this relationship because they're going to provide reassurance just through their behavior every day, through, you know, their inquiries like, you know, how are you feeling, do you need this, do you need that, or to where the point where they've been so observant of you where they automatically know like, oh, I know around this time they get hungry, so I'm going to make sure that they eat and they have this ready for them, and I know they've been tired, so like things like that, like just very loving, kind, patient sort of love. It's a very beautiful thing, Pal 1. If you chose Pal 1, you were immediately attracted to it. This is why. It's a very calm feeling. The security and the safety that this relationship is going to provide you is really unmatched to any other situation that you've been in. So much so that for a few of you, for some of you that are more on the younger side, right? I'm going to be honest. You may initially see this relationship as boring, if not necessarily boring, because that's a harsh word, you know. Then just not exciting, not something that you're super enthusiastic about, like in the very, very beginning. But the more that you get to know this person, I do feel like you're going to get in a phase where it's basically like cruise control on the honeymoon phase. Like, it's a honeymoon phase every day because you love and respect this person. They love and respect you. There is no intimidation. There is no manipulation. It's all just coming genuinely. This person is pouring from a genuine cup. And it takes a certain healed individual to really see that and crave that and want that, give their attention to that. This is someone who I feel has been very underappreciated, especially if this is a masculine, or if you are a masculine, you can relate to this. Like, the sort of love where you pour from, it comes from such a pure, non-toxic place inside of you that it's not easily identifiable when it comes to what your counterparts may initially look for in a man's love. Man's love sometimes gets expressed through cruelty, through high, impulsive, sort of like feelings or you know what I'm saying, like toxic love and shit like that. So you may have had a lot of run-ins with those sort of things, so you may not be able to identify it when it is like a healthy, soft love. But that is what I'm seeing here for Pal 1. It's going to be such a change of beat, such a change of tone from what you're used to, and it is precisely what Pal 1 needs right now as well. And it's almost going to sneak up on you, the way that like you'll just see all the years that have come. I feel like initially you may just go with the flow with this person, and surely it's gonna end up to be something more serious than that. And that's why it is gonna feel like something that kind of snuck up on you. Alright, so we are gonna go ahead and go to the extended version over at Patreon, and this is where we part ways. Thank you for coming this far with me, and I'll talk to y'all later. Bye. Hey Pal 2, if you chose this photo right here, this section of the video is for you. And we want to know for Pal 2, what is new in love? What is next up in love for Pal 2? Thank you so much for this beautiful opportunity. Nice and clear, honest, and concise messages for Pal 2. Okay, it's kind of going real slow, so it could have been a very long time coming, Pal 2. I feel that if you chose Pal 2, you've been single for a while, okay? And you've been very happy and content that chose one. I'm pretty sure that's not a priestess. I'm sorry my cards are so raggedy. I know that I'm going to stop providing excuses, but I am going to just apologize if you're new here, okay? I will be getting new ones soon. So, oops, that's the High Priestess. So the wise one must be the Hierophant in this deck, okay? This has been a long time coming, Pal 2. Because you have been single for a while and you're very happy. You're very happy within yourself. You're very peaceful. Okay? Even if every day ain't a good day. By yourself, maybe, everybody's human. You may go through periods where you do feel like you want more. With the Wheel of Fortune, Wheels of Change. But ultimately, I'm seeing you so centered and so peaceful in the groove of yourself and in your own personal life, and building that strong foundation within you and knowing who you are, what you like, what you don't like, being complete by yourself and loving that outcome, enjoying the breeze and the wind. I feel like this period of your life has taught you how to be more peaceful, how to be more patient, how to not rush into situations, how to think before you speak, carefully word your answers, your responses, and reactions. You are a very heavily peaceful person. You prioritize that, period, point blank. So naturally, this situation is going to be something you are just naturally walking into because you're in alignment with it on the path that you're on. It is something that is going to feel like a breeze. It's going to feel very easy. It's not going to be like difficult to understand. It's going to be a clear answer. Yes. Like, it's not going to be confusing. There's not going to be any mixed signals. No need to doubt or question yourself, because the way that this was architected was really for you to be in this energy by the time you met your person. So what's going on with Pal 1? What's new in love for Pal 1? I feel like this reading is going to have a lot of gems in it. Excuse me, I keep saying Pal 1. Pal 1 may resonate for Pal 2 as well. I apologize for that. But yeah, so y'all could be watching a lot of readings on what's next in love. I feel like you could feel it coming. That's your intuition telling you that it's on its way. You are about to finally kind of meet your next serious relationship, your next connection, your next person that is going to make you blush, give you butterflies, give you the jitters. I do feel like you're going to have a heavy love for this person and excitement to see this person. Like, you're not going to be able to wait to see this person until your date or until y'all link up, or I don't know. It's something about so much anticipation. You could even feel the anticipation right now as we speak. I'm seeing you be a part of a community and or a network of people. You may meet this person. For some of you, you do meet this person online. You meet this person online. You met them online. That's how you initially meet. It ends up blossoming into something that is much more structured in a 3D world. Sorry, I keep moving this shit around. The attraction is going to be the first thing that both of you two feel with each other. Like, it's going to be so blatantly obvious that you're attracted to them, they're attracted to you. Almost so much so that it's almost like an elephant in the room, because it's like one of the most obvious things. And then when y'all finally like allow each other to enjoy that attraction is when the fun really begins. I'm seeing you have a lot of fun in your comfortability with this energy. Like, it's a lot of laughs, it's a lot of playfulness, a lot of smiles, good feelings, and a lot of you two allowing each other like the space. And I'm hearing the word maturity too, but you allow each other to have like space to like be yourself. This person lets you be themselves. Like, it's never really an embarrassing moment. You could really like experience anything with this person. This person can see the worst of you, and you're not gonna feel like self-conscious around this person at all. Like, you're gonna know that they still accept you, they still see you for you, and at the end of the day, they're still attracted to you. And I feel like I hear wow. I hear someone saying like wow, or somebody raising their eyebrows. Like, they almost, you can't believe it, pal. You're like, there's no way I feel that comfortable, because you're not used to feeling comfortable. Maybe in the past you felt the complete opposite of comfortable with the person that you're with. It was a lot of conflict. It was a lot of walking on eggshells. Emotional abuse, emotional abandonment. Oh, I can't act this way. I can't do this. I can't do that. Or they're going to get mad. They're going to explode. They're going to leave. They're going to go silent treatment on me. It was a lot of just pettiness, just worried about microaggressions and passive aggressive behavior amongst like your partner. It was like a whole fucking war zone. Not with this person. You had to get in those situations to get out of them, to realize, fuck no. The peace that I have with myself, like, I have to maintain this peace. You have to give me peace. You have to be comfortable in my space, in the peace that I've cultivated for myself first. Or we're not going to work out. I cannot sacrifice my peace anymore. I can't compromise that. I can't compromise my dignity, my self-assurance, the stability I've built for myself. And it's like none of these are being sacrificed with this person. And even to take it a step further, this person understands you and they see you for that. They see the struggle that it takes for you to wake up and be you. For you to allow them to love you. Allow them in, open up, and give them a space with you. They respect that, and they cherish that, and they hold like space for that in their heart. And that is ultimately what is going to make you fall even deeper in love with this person as time goes, because, you know, it's always like that initial attraction and the oohs and ahs in the beginning, and the little nothings and the puppy love in the beginning. And so I do feel like you are someone that will wait it out, and you do believe in longevity. I feel like it will possibly take you a while to even really solidify a relationship of commitment with this person, just because you are how you are, period. And the way that this person is going to show you through that longevity, their consistency, is what is going to really like make you establish that trust and make you fall deeper in love with them. To where you are a lover girl at heart. You could have cut off those qualities. A lover girl, a lover boy, like you're that at heart. And they're gonna like unlock something in you that is just undeniably scary. Like, it's gonna be scary how much you really love this person, and will be willing to show it. And what's even more beautiful is that it is a full circle moment for the both of you, because this person is just as deserving of you as you are of them. There's benefits that you give this person as well, that you cherish them in ways that heals them, and that patches up a lot and reassures them a lot on their own journey as well. So a very beautiful thing that's happening amongst you too, okay? Full commitment. I'm hearing wedding bells, church bells. All right, y'all will be getting married. I am seeing a really big, beautiful wedding. My take on that is, you know, do everything that you want to do. If you want a big wedding, if you want it to be a certain way, do that. You deserve that. Why not? You know, if you have that push, then just have no regrets about it and just do it. All right, but yeah, I'm seeing wedding bells in the future for Pal 2 specifically. Y'all will be getting married one day. But with that being said, we're going to head over to Patreon and see what will be your next new sexual encounter. Thank y'all so much if this were part ways, and I'll talk to y'all later. Bye. Hey, Pal 3, you chose this photo right here. This section of the video is for you. Alright, and we want to know what's next in love from my beautiful, gorgeous Pal 3s. I'm seeing that's a majority of Pal 3 who chose Pal 3. You could be more on the petite side. You could be short. You need some shorties. Whether you short and round or not, you short. Petite does not necessarily mean skinny. Okay? Yeah, it's something about that. I'm hearing height difference. What's next in love for Pal? Or some of you could be tall. It doesn't matter. Really. If you're tall, does not mean that none of these messages will resonate. Take what's for you, leave what's not. So, we have the Page of Cups. That is that level of sincerity. That is that seed of hope, of love. Whatever's on your path, this is something that you genuinely are in alignment with. This is your karma, your romantic karma that you've created for yourself through your past situations, through your past experiences. Up until this point, you have all this love to give, all this freedom to give out love. Pal 3, you are open. You have an open, I hear an open future, but I'm hearing you have an open heart chakra. Your heart is open and you're available in that way to give love. And this is love anywhere and everywhere. You're just going around sprinkling fairy dust everywhere you go, Pal 3. And you do it so gracefully. Specifically when you smile. Your smile is something else. You are a gift. You are a gift. Like, if someone was blessed enough to see your smile in person, they were blessed that day. That you might as well have sprinkled fairy powder on them. What's going on with Pal 3? What's next in love with Pal 3? There is a lot of pride here. There is something that you should be proud of. You should be proud of this. You've manifested this. You've manifested the exact situation that you want romantically. You could have manifested it from a place of grief, of hurt, of pain, of possibly one day just thinking to yourself, maybe you were not feeling your best. Maybe you were feeling kind of your lowest romantically, just thinking about things, you know, going over things in your own mind, like maybe overthinking about things. And you could have manifested this, planted this seed a long time ago by just having a conversation with yourself. Like, I'm seeing someone tell themselves, my next relationship, my next situation, I want this person to be like this. I want them to do this. I want them to be like that. Like, it could have just been one thing. It could have been several things that you named off or listed off that you specifically wanted. But you said at a particular time you could have been crying, or you could have been like emotionally in some sort of sensitive or vulnerable place. During this time, this is what directly manifested this next situation for you. I'm seeing someone that's so like perfect for you. And I'm getting this analogy of Practical Magic, the movie Practical Magic with Sandra Bullock, where she basically, when she was a kid, she did a spell. And she said, I want my future husband one eye green, one eye blue, blonde hair, da 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 da. Like, she made a list, and then she like set it off into the universe or prayed or did whatever she did. I don't remember. I have to watch the movie again, but. And basically, the man showed up on her doorstep because remember, her husband before died who she was in love with. But it's an energy like that, y'all. Maybe this could have happened when you were little and you were watching Princess. I'm hearing Princess Diaries. You're watching like Disney Princess or something. You're like, I want my Prince Charming to be like this. And it's something that was just so silly at the time, maybe even frivolous, something you don't even think about anymore. And the whole time, this is your person. This is what's being gifted to you. The universe was like, oh, okay, bet. Like, they took that serious. They did not let that slide, okay? This person is going to be exactly how you picture them, exactly how you imagine. If you wanted someone with a big family dynamic and the family loved you, they welcomed you with open arms and there was no funny shit, no drama. If you wanted a situation where you got married first and then you had children, or if you wanted a situation where you got married at all. If you wanted a situation where you didn't get married, you didn't have kids, where you travel together, whatever it is, whether it's materialistically, whether it's spiritually, like, man, my next situation, I want them to do this for me. I want it to feel safe. I want their name to be Eric or something. I want their mom's name to be Karen. I don't know. You have this for yourself, okay? Can we get a little bit more details here? This could be someone who's a Scorpio. This person is very deeply passionate themselves. Someone was very particular about having someone who's spiritual, who's on the path themselves, who could be God-fearing. Ooh, what am I saying here? This is an emperor. This is an emperor. Okay? This is a man. Lord have mercy. You know the difference when you're in the presence of a real man. Okay, their presence just demands certain things, you know. That is this future person of yours. This person is naturally, their aura is thick as hell. They're passionate, they're deep about you, they're serious about you. They're adamant about being with you and things working out. The way that they look at you, this person could be a bit older in age, a bit age gap there, age difference, but it's in a way that provides like more so like security for you, whoever that's for. They're everything. I'm hearing someone say daddy. That's daddy. They're just, oh my gosh, now here, you were everything that I wanted. But that song is about a breakup. All this time you were pretending, so much for my happy ending. Whoa, whoa. But I hear that, right? Because what's so funny is you could have literally asked for someone that was kind of similar to some sort of mask that your ex could have worn. Like, your ex could have, like, revealed themselves. They could have been wolf in sheep's clothing, and eventually the mask came off. But the person that your ex was before that mask came off, that is who you specifically manifested for yourself. That could be for someone in particular. For others of you, you're like, ew, absolutely not. I don't even know who they pretended. I don't even want who they pretended to be. All right. But for others of you, it's like, no, that person, the person who I thought they were, the person who I fell in love with before I knew who they really were, I want someone just like that. And you ask for that in particular, and you literally have the real version, the real concrete version of an abstract idea that you fell in love with before. You've manifested the concrete version of a man. Okay, Pal 3, and only real ones who get it. If you know, you know. All right, because this person is kind of intimidating me. I'm not even going to lie. All right, but finger claps for my Pal 2s. Excuse me, Pal 3s. Pal 2 may have messages in there for y'all too, but because you have got yourself someone who is like, they have it all. Like, they're just everything that your past wasn't, and they replenish you in that way. And you're obviously equally yoked, and this person values that and cherishes that in a way that you possibly have not been cherished before. There is this background noise here of something that you moved away from, in particular, kind of distraught over this, kind of hyper-focused on this new relationship. So just be prepared for that. Past situations trying to intrude on this love that you have with someone. Okay, but ultimately, I am seeing this person be very adamant on their pursuit of you. Very beautiful love story being cultivated here for Pal 3s. Alright, we're going to head over to Patreon. This is where we part ways. Thank you so much for coming this far with me, and I'll talk to y'all later.